Hello, and welcome to That's English.
Hi, everyone. OK, Kieran, shall we tell them what we're doing?
We're practising for the world's gurning competition.
Gurning is the act of making a silly face. It's a popular competition in one of England's countryside festivals, the Egremont Crab Fair.
The festival has another popular competition, the Greasy Pole competition.
We're going to visit the festival in our documentary. As you watch, answer this question. Why are apples significant in the Egremont Crab Fair?
Do you have a good collection of racing snails or hens? Do you have a talent for swimming in dirty water, rolling cheese down a steep hill, or throwing eggs? If so, then you might want to enroll in one of the many weird and wonderful festivals that take place in Britain every year. Some festivals are strange, others are even stranger. Some of these festival games were invented in the pub after a few pints of bitter. Others date back to the Middle Ages and result from long-standing disputes or feuds between villages and towns. Egremont Crab Fair, located in the north of the country, is one of the oldest festivals in the UK, dating back to the 13th century. Steve Foster is one of the organisers. He tells us about the fair.
The Egremont Crab Fair started off in 1267 as a market, and as far as we know, the market and the crab fair as it is now has been going since that time, minus a few years because of the wars. It's called the Crab Fair because of crab apples.
In the Middle Ages, the lord of the manor would give the peasants apples as part of their wages.
We have a good range of competitions for the Egremont Crab Fair, some traditional, some modern. The traditional ones, which have been going since time immemorial, and the Greasy Pole competition, the World Gurning Championships, alongside much more modern attractions such as wheelbarrow races, things like that.
One of the strangest competitions at the fair is the World Gurning Championship. Gurning is the act of pulling the silliest face possible, whilst at the same time wearing an old horse collar known as a braffin. World champion Tony Mattinson is in training for this big event.
Well, I started taking part when I was younger because my dad was the world champion, so that's how I started. Altogether, I've won the championship 15 times, so I've had a good run.
Tommy is next up in the competition.
To be honest, every time I come, I never think I'm going to win. I never have that feeling. I know I've got a good face, I've won a lot of times, but I just go in there and give it my best. That's all I can do. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to the judges on the night.
And the winner for the 16th year in a row is, of course,
Tommy Mattinson!
Tommy's won again.
Even though I never expect to win, I want to win. I don't want second, I don't want third, I want to win the competition, because that's why I'm here.
Not everyone has the face of a champion, but in Britain there is a festival competition for everyone. Another favourite is Greasy Pole climbing.
The origins of the Greasy Pole competition are shrouded in the mists of time. We know it's been going on for hundreds of years, and we know the prizes for climbing the pole have tended to change over the years. A couple of hundred years ago, the prize appeared to be a hat, but these days we simply attach ribbons to the top of varying lengths, so that all age groups stand a chance. And once a ribbon is retrieved, it's exchanged for small gifts and prizes.
Everyone gives it a shot. Some people are better than others. Everyone's quite competitive. It's always a big event. Lots of people turn up, so brilliant.
The people of Egremont are very proud of their competitions.
Things that are traditional to the areas, it keeps the spirit of the area going, doesn't it?
Part of our heritage, really, to carry on the fair.
So the rest will be suspended.
So if you ever wanted to be a great sporting hero, come to one of Britain's weird and wonderful fairs. You never know where your talent lies.
So which of those competitions do you think you would win, Samantha?
I'm actually very good at wheelbarrow racing, although that's because I'm usually the person sitting inside the wheelbarrow.
Did you manage to answer the question? Why are apples significant in the Egremont Crab Fair?
It's called the Crab Fair because of crab apples.
In the Middle Ages, the lord of the manor would give the peasants apples as part of their wages.
The Crab Fair was named after crab apples.
And the lord of the manor, who governed the village, gave the peasants apples as part of their wages.
These country fairs are a great way to keep traditions going.
I'm not sure that egg throwing is a tradition I want to keep.
It's time to hear from our international friends about competitions in their country. We asked them, what kind of competition does your country excel in?
America excels at sporting competitions, I would say, such as swimming, basketball, American sports like American football.
South Africa definitely excel in rugby and cricket worldwide.
Well, in terms of sort of sporting achievements, funnily enough, I think boxing. I think we've probably done best in boxing on the world stage.
Some of the competitions Canada excels in is winter sports. We had fantastic achievements in the Vancouver 2010 Olympic Games.
Australia excels in sport, most definitely. We recently won the Ashes in the cricket, and we're also very good at swimming. We're very successful in the Olympics, always in the swimming division.
The biggest competition in Scotland is probably football. It's a big thing over there. I mean, it's the same everywhere, I suppose, but in Scotland they're quite big fanatics of football. That would be one of their main sports and competitions that they all support.
On the world scale, the competition Indian people excel in is cricket. It's like a religion in India. People follow it, they are passionate about it.
What competitions would you say the English excel at?
Oh, definitely football. We have one of the best football leagues in the world.
Have you heard of hurling?
No, I haven't.
It's a popular Irish sport, a bit like hockey. Aidan is going to show us how to play it in today's episode of That's Ireland.
Try to answer this question as you watch. Apart from sport, what other tradition is popular in Ireland, and why is it important?
Hello, today I'm in Galway City on the west coast of Ireland. Galway began as a fort and small fishing village on the estuary of the River Corrib many years ago. It is now a modern and vibrant city. Galway is one of the most populated cities in the country. It offers residents and visitors all the facilities of a cultured, thriving city, while still keeping its traditional Irish roots. Sport is something the Irish are very passionate about. I'm here at Pearse Stadium in Galway, which holds 34,000 spectators. I'm here with Damien Curley, a coach for the GAA. Damien, what sports are on offer here?
I suppose the GAA offer hurling, Gaelic football, camogie, which is the ladies' version of hurling, ladies' football, handball and rounders.
And which of these sports is most popular?
I suppose of that list, hurling and Gaelic football would be the most popular. They gain massive crowds and viewership all over the country.
Hurling. What exactly is hurling?
Hurling, I suppose, is an ancient game played in Ireland for many thousands of years and may have been the precursor to field games like ice hockey and hockey. It's basically a game where the hurley propels the schlitter in order to gain scores, to gain more than your opposing team.
Another popular Irish tradition is storytelling. I'm here at the beautiful River Corrib with Neil de Burca, a Shanachie. Neil, tell us, what exactly is a Shanachie and what do they do?
A Shanachie, Aidan, is a storyteller. And our job is to pass on the old tales of our country. The stories of our landscape, of our cities, of our people, of our warriors, our saints and our scholars, and of those who came here from across the sea.
So the stories are about myths and legends?
Everything. Storytelling is very important to the Irish tradition.
Neil, would you tell us one of these great stories?
I'll tell you a story about people they say came from Spain to our country long ago and far away. There was a people who lived in Spain. Spain for many years had been in crisis. There'd been famine, drought and war against the Goths. And so these 8 brothers with their people, they decided that they would set out across the stormy seas to a beautiful land they had heard about, a misty green island. When they arrived at the island, the people of that country at the time, a magical people called the Tuatha De Danann, they did not want invaders in their land. And so battle was fought. And so when the first battle was fought, on came the brothers and their people. They came to a place called Tara. You would have known of Tara, a magical place in our land. And there the 3 kings of the Tuatha De Danann said, go out to sea again and give us 3 more days to prepare for another battle to see who will win Ireland. And so the people who had come from Spain, they went in their boats out beyond the waves for a while to wait for 3 days. And that's when the magical people cast up a great big storm. Some of the boats were sank, but not all of the people were killed. No, some of the warriors made it to shore and defeated the old kings and took the land as their own. The people whose names begin with Ora Mac, like McCarthy, O'Brien, McGreedy, O'Shaughnessy, and what's your own name?
O'Neill.
The most noble of them all.
Thank you very much, Neil. Well done.
You're very welcome.
Galway is renowned for its vibrant nightlife and great crack. Crack is an Irish term for fun. There are lots of bars, restaurants and pubs, so I'm off to find a bit of crack. I'll see you next time in Dublin.
Did you understand the story told by the Shanachie? It was about when the Spanish people came to Ireland.
Let's take a look at the question. What tradition is popular in Ireland and why is it important?
Another popular Irish tradition is storytelling.
And our job is to pass on the old tales of our country. The stories of our landscape, of our cities, of our people, of our warriors, our saints and our scholars, and of those who came here from across the sea.
The answer is storytelling, because it tells the history of the country and its people.
That's all we have time for today. We're going to practice gurning, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.